So if we think we have 4 times the sum of a number and 8, when we know it says 4 times, that means to multiply. Times is multiply. And then we have the sum plus a number plus 8. So what we want to do is we want to think, okay, first what we need to do is we need to find the sum of the number. So we need to know that that's in parentheses because we're taking the sum of n plus 8 and multiplying all of that by 4. So we start with our 4 because that's what it says in our problem. 4 and then times n plus 8 because we are multiplying by, let's say n was 2. 2 plus 8, which would be 10, multiplying by 10. Now, if we were to not have the parentheses, then with order of operations, what we would do is we would do 4 times n first and then add 8, and you would get 2 completely different answers. So I want you to pause the video right now and see if you can do the next 2, 6, and 7, and see if you can do the next 2 questions. So if we have 6 more than means to add, plus 6, 6 more than the quotient. The quotient we are dividing. The quotient of a number and 15. And divided by 15. Okay, so we know that we want to do, when we have 6 more than, that goes at the end. So n divided by 15 and then plus 6. And then 10 less than, subtracting 10. So this is like saying if I had 10 less pieces of candy than Anna, who had 20. I wouldn't do 10 minus 20 to figure out how much I had. I would do 20 minus 10, which is why this goes at the end of our expression. So 10 less than the sum of a number and 2. So I would write it n plus 2, subtract 10. Okay, so now we are going up to the equal sign. And the equal sign, some words that I would use which also means equal, would be is, equal to, and the same as. So when I go then down here, and now what we are doing is it's the exact same process as what we were doing above. We are just adding our equal sign now. So if I say 6 less than, I'm subtracting by 6, 6 less than a number is, we see our word is, which means to equal 18. So I think, okay, I have a number, subtract 6 equals 18. Now I'm going to do the quotient. So that's telling me to divide. The quotient of 7 and a number. So to know which one goes first, you again just read it as it is. And we know that my 7 comes first, then a number. Is, I know that it means equal 28. So then I have 7 divided by 28 equals n. It's really important to do these checks so then I can help you if you are getting stuck on something or I know what we need to go over more of. So I want you to pause the video again and do the next 4 and see what you come up with. So if we think the sum is addition of a number, n, and 20. And we know that is means equal 8. Now again, it really, like when we add n plus 20 or 20 plus n, you get the same answer, but for the purpose of this, we are writing it exactly in the order that it says. So we want to write it n plus 20 equals 8. Now 5 less than, So be minus 5, half, and there should be of. That's, I know we need to multiply. I have half of a number equals 40. So then I would have 1/2 n minus 5 equals 40. And then 25 is equals 4, oops, 4 more than, so plus 4, a number. So then we would have 25 at the start, because that's what we start with over here, equals, because that's what comes next, n plus 4. And then lastly, 13 less than a number, minus 13 number, is equals 4 more than plus 4, a different number. So I could maybe do D. We would get n subtract 13, it's the first part of our expression, equals, second part, D plus 4. So if you have questions on this, I will be more than willing to go over this with you more. But what I want you to do now is the video will stop, and I want you to try some practice on this. So this practice, what you have to do is you have to choose which answer is correct. And this first one is a little wrong. We'll change it. But what I want you to make sure you do, though, is to put in your codes. So like for this one, it says the sum, I want to see an addition sign of 36 and a number. So we have 36 and a number n, and then I see is 14. So if you don't put in the codes, I don't know if you're guessing or if you actually understand it. So it'll help me get a better idea of, again, what we still need to go over. So then I would say, okay, which one looks like the right one? Be this one. Now, if you caught the mistake, this should be 36 plus n, because 36 comes first in our expression. So you can do the rest of these, and then so pause the video right now, can do the rest of them, and then you can come back and I will have the answers for you. But I want to see checks for all. So here are your answers. And if you have a question on them, please come in and let me know and we will go over it. And the rest of the practice is on Google Classroom, and you just have to do the starred ones for today. Have a good day.